Best Memoir of 2018, if you ask me. I have no idea how it took 6 months for this book to make it onto my radar. It is by turns depressing and joyful, heartbreaking and life-affirming. Both the text and the audio are excellent. The story of Anthony Ray Hinton is sadly a modern-day American tragedy, one where the villain is the social justice system and the heroes are hope, faith, and the power of prayer. There was something compelling about the book, the sun metaphor or the promise of a good story. Whatever it was, I was hooked, but I could not read this book immediately. I think subconsciously I was preparing my spiritual and emotional self to be strong. Once I did start reading, I can say it was one of the most engaging, empowering, and enlightening stories I have read. I wish it was not true, and not true in my lifetime, where an innocent man could be on death row for 30 years just because he is black and poor. Everyone should read this man's story. Wow. 595 reviews to date and almost all of them 5 stars. I'm adding my 5 stars too. I cried throughout this book, at injustices perpetrated upon Anthony Ray Hinton during his 30 years of illegal and unjust incarceration on death row in prisons of Alabama. I cried every time prisoners pounded on their cell bars as another man was walked to be executed, in Hinton's early years by electric chair, in his later years by injection. Hinton's is a long, hard look at contemporary incarceration. My last tears were for his final paragraphs, indicting capital punishment, followed by pages and pages of names of men who sit on death row today, 10% completely innocent, 100% who may or may not have made grave errors, who may or may not be too poor to afford good counsel, but who deserve compass. The sun does shine, he'll join Ray Hinton to bang on the bars. I hope to be able to hear him speak someday. Click link in description for more reviews.